For most of us, our lives revolve around home, work, family and friends. But for some, their lives take a sudden twist when they find themselves cast into a world of the unexplained.
For 34 years, Gaynor Isid had lived at her home without experiencing anything out of the ordinary. Little did she know that what was to follow would change her life forever.
There were times when Gaynor would be banging on my door and I'd open it to find her in floods of tears because she was scared.
The unexplained events continue to this day. Gaynor Isid believed her home was haunted and turned to Don Philips for assistance.
I received a phone call from a friend of Gaynor's. He sounded very, very urgent and really, really quite desperate. The reports were Gaynor and her partner being physically hurt by some unseen force or entity. Objects moving random fires, which apparently had been witnessed by a member of the clergy. A few days later, I spoke to Gaynor on the phone and we had quite a lengthy discussion. I came round, visited Gaynor and her partner, and we had a couple of very in-depth interviews. At that stage, I already knew that there was things, activity in this house. I could sense there was activity in this house and very, very strong spirit presence. It was a couple of days after that I rang Gaynor to inform her that I would take the case. Little did I know at that time that 3 years later I would still be involved.
When things began to get unbearable, I rang a few spiritist churches for mediums to come out. A few came out. There were several mediums what came in and they all seemed to contradict each other with what I've been told, which didn't leave me with much confidence. By now, I didn't know which way to turn. It was a friend of mine who found out about them.
During the initial investigation, a voice was heard coming from the bathroom. This, under normal circumstances, would not be considered unusual. Only this time, there was nobody there.
We put that to the test. We're going to run a replication and see if we can find a rational explanation.
Oh, a priest, right.
Yeah. He witnessed it.
Today, although the personal attacks have ceased, her home remains a hotbed of unexplained phenomena.
And this house is very, very haunted.